Let's talk New Year's resolutions. I have never done a video like this before. So let's go ahead, jump right into this with my first thing I really want to do this year is travel. I have said this in several videos you guys have seen here recently. I really want to take a trip somewhere, and I don't want to talk too much on it just because I like to manifest quietly and not out loud so much, because I feel like when I say things out loud too much, things tend to happen and not go the way I want them to, so I'd rather keep that to myself. But in general, I really do want to do traveling this year, so much so I cleaned out a drawer in one of my makeup organizers over here, and I am literally just putting all travel size items in there: skincare, makeup, hair care. Anything of the sort is going in that drawer to help me manifest traveling outside of the state I live in. And for me, traveling could be driving somewhere. It could literally just be a state over and spending some time over there for a night or two or whatever, or flying. There is a place I really want to fly to this year, and I have never flown, so we'll see how that goes. Now, the next three things I'm going to talk about all go hand in hand, starting with I want to pay off my debt. This economy has been rough for the past few years, and the few jobs that I have had the past few years, they kind of screwed me over in the sense where I wasn't getting the hours or the pay that I needed. So credit cards happened, credit cards piled up, and we went to pay off said credit cards. So that is my next goal of the year. And right alongside that, once credit cards are paid off, I really want to work on building a savings, because I don't want to be in an apartment forever. The housing market might not be the best at the moment, but when it does get good again, hopefully it does get good again, that I have enough savings and I can move into a house and not live in an apartment, because apartment life is not for everyone. I literally have to have some of my packages go to my friend's house, because if not, they get stolen. Yeah, and noisy neighbors when you're trying to go to sleep, not ideal. And my last goal for 2026 is low buy. I have actually been doing this for the past few months now, I would say. When I quit my job at McDonald's, I didn't really buy anything. I was in between jobs for a month. I am employed now, thank God. But I have been pretty good about not buying a bunch of stuff. Like, you guys know, back in the day, I was buying makeup, band merch, going to concerts, yada yada yada, just blowing through my money and being dumb. And then even when the credit cards started piling up, I was still buying things because it's like, oh, I really want it. I really want to make a video on this. And I was buying a bunch of makeup collections, and half of them I don't even use anymore. So this year we are doing a low buy that goes for makeup, hair care, skincare, clothes, shoes, all of it. I want to actually use the things that I have. I have been going through my closet too, getting rid of stuff that I don't need. I just did a huge makeup declutter. I feel good about this. I even decluttered some of my jewelry I own that I never wear. That's another thing. Like, I need to not buy any jewelry. I do need a new belly button ring, but one. My limit is one whenever I do that. I don't need a whole bunch of them. I just really want to replace my Playboy one, because when the gems fell out of it and it started turning colors. So moving on from that, that is the one purchase that I know I want to make this year. When? Not sure. But I do want to make that purchase. Now, if you see any type of haul videos, I'm sure there's going to be some kind of explanation for it. Like, I know I got a gift card for Christmas, so soon you guys will be seeing a haul from that for Amazon. So you will see an Amazon haul. It was with a gift card. I did not spend any of my own money, so don't worry about that. But like I said, I really want to use the things that I have, and I am holding myself accountable. And the last thing here is not only low buy updates, but empties updates. So at the end of January, you will see all my empties from December and January. And then I'm hoping that I can do this once a month and show you guys what I am using up. So I know, like, if I go through, this can be ridiculous, but if I go through 3 face washes, I know, okay, maybe I should have a couple on backup because I'm going to end up running out. Now that would be a smart purchase because that is something I use every single day. Am I going to have 3 face washes empty every month? Absolutely not. Just an example, but it shows me what I am actually using and what I actually need to buy so I don't run out. If I am using up a bunch of shampoos all at once and I'm like, I only have 2 or 3 sets in my shower, I might want to go get more. That might sound like a lot to some people, but with my hair, every time I wash my hair, I have to use a different shampoo and conditioner. If not, my hair becomes an oily, greasy mess, and then I have to wash it even more often. And we don't want that because then my scalp dries out and then I get dandruff and my hair gets frizzy. We don't like that. So, yes, right now I have like 6 or 7 different sets in my shower. Again, sounds like a lot, but I don't go through them quickly. Like, I've had those for probably 4 or 5 months now. But like I said, I use a different one every time I wash my hair. So it just makes sense to have different ones to choose from and for different needs. Like I have some that's strengthening, I have some that's more conditioning, there's some that's detoxifying. Like there's a variety of things in my shower at all times. So with all that being said, that is my goals for 2026. What are some of your guys' goals for this year? I know a lot of people say they want to go to the gym more or lose weight or go on a diet. I ain't about that life. I like my Taco Bell and I like to lay in my bed. That's just me, but how about you guys? What are your goals for this year? Anything exciting? Do you guys want to do some traveling? Maybe save some money? Do something fun? Maybe you want to go see more movies in the theater this year. I know I definitely want to. I'm just waiting for good movies to come out. So I did not put that on my list this year. But I really hope there's some good movies coming out in 2026 so I can actually go in the theater because your girl needs a hot dog and some popcorn ASAP. Like seriously. I have been craving it and an icy, and they have the birthday cake ones there. Don't get me started. But thank you guys so much for hanging out with me. I do a bunch of different content over here. I have makeup, lifestyle, vlogs, all kinds of stuff over here. So definitely like and subscribe before you leave. And until next time, I'll see you guys later.